drop all the way. Perfect. And blow it all out. We're going to drop your ear to your shoulder. Oh my goodness gracious. You okay? Are you laughing? Okay. You feel that when I lift your legs up?
Mm-hmm. It's like the pressure goes into the back, which is weird.
Yep. No, that's sacrum. Yeah, and I can feel that. It feels heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So what usually, because I think everybody's put together different. The way you are is the way your sacrum is. It's right here. Mm-hmm. You have quite a bit of flexion in probably increased lordosis curve in your lower lumbar spine.
You're right. I have scoliosis of the lumbar. That's what they said.
Right, and then what tends to happen is it'll dam up or really compress in this area. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to decompress you. So stay put for 1 second. I'm going to see if I can make this more comfortable. Any better?
It's better on my left, but my right is still the pressure when it goes up.
Yep. All right. Remember, we had to work on this quite a bit last time. So Yanni, how is your energy as you go through your day when you wake up and then afternoon and?
I'm not a morning person. Like jump up and I'm like extremely energetic in the first 20 minutes of the day.
Sure. Yeah.
It takes me like a good hour and a half to feel energetic.
Okay.
Because I think it's because of the stiffness, maybe.
Okay, you wake up pretty stiff?
In my low back.
Okay.
Yeah. So
okay. Was that any different this week or?
It was better. My stiffness has been better, and that's why I've been able to get up earlier from.
Okay. Yeah.
I can get started.
Yeah, get going a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What's your sleep like? What time do you go to bed?
On the weekends, of course, it's gonna be late.
Yeah.
But during the week, I try to be in bed by 11:30.
Okay.
And then I probably won't fall asleep until like 1. It's just.
You're naturally more you get energetic at night.
I am.
Okay. Yeah. You're one of those.
I was born in the night party.
I'm not. I do. And after 9 p.m., I'm kind of useless.
I wish I was like, the first in the morning would be like a morning talkative person, but it doesn't happen.
Well, it takes all kinds of us, right? And and I was just wondering, so in the afternoon, how do you feel? Do you get a crash in the afternoon, or?
Oh yeah, like I think it's like a mental thing now that I have to take a nap at 4 or 5 p.m.
Yeah.
I have to take an hour nap, or else I'm useless for the gym.
Okay, so you do that before so you can get your workout in.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So I think there's a couple of things I want to look at with you. Because women tend to be more complicated with our hormones and, I mean, in every way possible, we are more complicated, right?
Right.
All the men say yes. But, so it isn't as simple as, just changing small things. So I think when I look at women with dealing with any kinds of slow getting going, stiffness in the morning, that tells me we need to shift some things chemically, which also helps with hormone balance. So typically I'm going to look at, and women, we multitask and we try to do all the things. We work and we, nurture and we feed and we do all the things, yeah? We try to work out. Yes, and it's exhausting and we wear ourselves out. So one of the things I'm going to look at with you is your adrenal glands. That may help you wind down a little earlier into a more natural sleep cycle. Because sometimes when people stay up late, it's what do you call it? They get a second wind.
Yeah.
They're tired, but they're wired and they can't sleep. And so some of that is a function of which system are you running in, parasympathetic, sympathetic, is it your cortisol, is it your adrenal glands? Do you need minerals? Because sometimes the muscles can't relax and you get real stiff and tight because you're lacking minerals. Then it's no matter of, it's not just the, musculoskeletal work that I do, but also that matters. So
I try to get a routine in between me and Victor to get him to drink with me at the same time magnesium, because I noticed that we both sleep better once, we take magnesium.
Yeah.
And
well, we do need magnesium. It's one of the most commonly deficient minerals of the body. And it's needed for 300 processes or something like that. But we also need calcium, and our soft tissues, our nerves, our muscles need calcium as much. And people think of that to build bone, but we still need that too. So I'm going to look at, I have a couple different options. I'll look at what might work for you to help with some of that. Got some hip stuff. I'm going to work a little bit more on this sacrum. Oh, Victor was on here. And I'm going to have you scoot towards your feet just a touch so I get your hips up over the drop. Yeah, good. That'll help. Where's my knob? There we go. Yes. Okay, we're making progress.
Better, I would say definitely on the left.
Left. Okay, so left is the first one to let go. Okay.
And when you lift my leg like that, I can tell exactly like a pinpoint where it feels like it pulls from.
Okay, do you want to show me? Okay, hang on. Okay, show me. Go ahead.
I guess when you lift it, it's when I feel it. I don't know.
Right.
Because I'm relaxed. But yeah, like if you lift my legs like how you were doing, there we go. I can put it like right here. Yeah, it's the same area. And that part is like the one that tugs when the leg goes up.
Yes.
It's weird.
So the reason when you do it active, you're using muscle, and so it's not your muscles that's the issue. When I do it and you're passive and your legs are heavy, it's looking at the connective tissue. So it's like connective issue right here, and that's near the SI joint. So that tells me we need to work on that, the SI joint. On the right, specifically. And some lumbars. Yes, we need to work on the lumbars too. So we will get there, okay? Yes. Okay, big breath in and blow it all out. Let that drop all the way. Perfect. And let it out. Let that drop. Good. Okay, so I'm going to work on this shoulder blade here. Your collarbone. first rib there. Yeah, this one's moving better. Is it the left one that hurts?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That feels a little better though. Okay, turn your head, look to the left. Yes, good. Turn your head back to the middle. Good. Okay, good. And look up and down. And now press your face gently into the table. Press and release. Good. And press your face down again and release. Yes, okay. All right, so I think that's everything I want to. Oh, squeeze your knees together and release. Good. You're going to check that pubic bone, so we'll have to do that again today. Yay! Let's lie on your left side, though. Face me. Yes. Okay. Yep. Come to the edge. There you go. Good. Leave that there. Hook. Yes. Good. Okay. Nice deep breath. Try to hook that yet. There we go. Good. Let's open up this space right here. One more time. No, it's okay. Let's just readjust. Good. Perfect.
Which way is go? There.
Let's do this. That. So leave that, and then I'm just working on making space right here in this SI joint here. So breathe in and blow out. Let's go the other way. See if we can get some more. That's a tough one.
It is a tough one.
Yeah. That's why last time, remember I have to do it
Yeah.
when you're on here and then when you're standing up, and we'll do all the things. There we go. That's it. You got it. That's it, girl. Okay, nice deep breath. And let it out. Yeah, good. Open, open. Okay, good. On your back. Keep working on it.
One day. One day at a time.
It doesn't all like come together at once. So let's see. And how did you do up here last time? Because last time you told me you got headaches. Did you have any headaches this week?
I did. I had one on Saturday.
Okay.
I felt like maybe I was dehydrated. I took Celtic salt with water and it helped.
Yeah. How often would you say you normally get them? Do you get?
I get them at least twice a month minimum.
Okay. All right. So nice deep breath. And blow it all out. We're going to drop your ear to your shoulder. Oh my goodness gracious.
It gets me every time. It never stops impressing me. Oh my gosh.
Woohoo!
That was a lot.
That was a lot. I know it. Drop that left ear. Yep. Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh my god. It sounds like it's so much. And it's probably just a little bit in my head.
Well, everybody makes different noises, and so you're just, like, I mean, I got some cracks on Victor tape, but they're so deep, I don't know if that anybody would be able to hear them. But
no.
Yeah. But remember, it's not the cracks that's healing anything, right? I love it. Case in point, it's so fun. Okay, pubic bone. So bend your knees. So yeah, right, where's the pubic bone? Find it with your fingers. I think it's gonna be a little more. There. Which side's sore?
It depends, because last time you had me like move my leg in, and that's how I could tell. I think when we go out like this.
It's right there.
Is
Yeah.
that one?
I was going to say, I knew I needed to adjust the right side, but let's stretch the legs down. We're going to do on a drop today, just to see if we can get a little deeper set. So usually it's tender, so I don't like to. Okay, good. So just move just the right side. You okay? Okay. Let's do this leg first. How's that feel? As I come around, let's just compare it to the other side. Yeah, you get stuck right about here.
And then it pulls on the other side, which is weird. How's that? And then that hurts.
Okay. So let's work on. We're going to bring this. I think we'll do that. So it's a little bit at a, with each visit, we're unlocking new levels, right?
Yeah.
Can't get to all of them all at once.
Years of damage takes years of work, right?
Right. Well, I would, damage, or I don't want to say neglect, but
Neglect.
To some extent we all kind of can do that, especially when we're young. The human body is so amazing.
Yeah.
Especially the young human body.
Makes it feel like you can do everything when you're young, and then once you get older, you're like, oh.
A little less pinchy.
It's still a pinch when I get here. It's only when it goes inwards that it does that.
Okay, so now I want you to roll up on your left side face that way, please. We're going to do it. You can use your arm as a pillow. Protect your neck so we don't. So, gotta get in here. Do you feel that in there at all? A little bit on the psoas?
Yeah, it's always like a sore, like a sore thing.
Okay, yeah. So just gonna get right on the skin, because this is where you feel the pinch, and this is sore when I poke on there. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use my fingers and I'm gonna hold it down. You're gonna start with your leg up here bent. You're gonna straighten it, and then you're gonna bring it around behind me. Okay. So bend your knee up. Let me get my. Okay, I'm not poking you, am I? Okay, good. Okay, straighten the leg and bring it around behind me. Good. Okay. Come back. Okay. Okay, straighten. Now bring it around. That's it, girl. Good. Okay, good. I'm going to try to do one more, a little bit more medial from the hip. Bring the knee up. You doing okay? I mentioned this is a little sore. Okay, go ahead. Straighten. And bring it around. Good. Okay. Okay, it's okay. Go on your back.
I'm all this discombobulated after that one.
It's intense, right? Okay, so now let's see what happens when we move your leg. Well, you can go up higher, right? So that's a little better. That's better. Still a little pinchy?
Yeah.
Any less?
Like a little less.
A little less.
It's still there.
As I get up towards that hip bone, you feel that, yeah? Okay. How you feel about undoing the top so I can get to the that point right there?
Like these pants were not as easy as the leggings. I was like, oh god.
It's okay. They look fantastic.
I was exhausted from yesterday from that get together. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm just gonna put on whatever and go. I wasn't thinking.
Okay, so you know what? You have a little bit of scarring here. Did you have a C-section?
I had a mini tummy tuck.
Okay. You know what's interesting about scars? They hold sympathetic nerve energy. So anytime the skin is disrupted, whether it's a piercing or a surgical scar or a scar from, scraping your skin or tattoos even, they affect the skin. The nerve energy still goes there the same, but if the skin is changed, especially with scars, it collects a sympathetic nerve energy. So it can affect that area, or it can radiate out kind of like fireworks. I have seen women do better with depression once we started releasing some of the tension in their C-section scars.
That would make sense.
Right?
I've seen workshops where people release emotional stuff.
Yeah.
With this type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're crying, but it's like a good relief.
Yeah, we had that not long ago. I was working on a girl and I went to adjust her neck and she... You feel that?
Mm-hmm.
How intense is that?
It's intense, but I feel like it's moving what it should be. I don't know.
It is right on that scar.
Yeah. And then it's weird because I never paid attention to it until you mentioned it now.
Right?
You're like, you're pinpointing that area where you have a scar.
And when I watch your scar, it comes around from the back to the front. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Okay, so let me just do a quick little test on that, just because this is super fun, right? I know, I'm a dork.
That's awful.
Hold your arm here. You're going to tuck that one under your butt. Hold this arm strong. Good. Nice and strong here. Okay, good. So now I want you to put your finger on your scar. Find your scar. Good. Now hold this strong. Feel how that is now not as strong. Okay, so take your hand off. Just a little fun. Hold your arm strong. Now touch it again. This is on the right side. Now try on the left side. So use this hand over on your left side. I'm going to still use this arm. Hold this. So this side isn't as affected as the right. Now touch the right scar. Hold your arm strong. Feel how that moves? It moves. Right? Yeah. So let's try something fun here. I have wheat germ oil. Wheat germ oil is whole food vitamin E. Combined with, we're going to do a little massage. And then I'm going to show you what to do at home.
What is it called, the oil again?
Wheat germ oil.
Wheat germ oil.
So it's just in like a little thing. And I'll give you some of this, and you're going to take it home. You're going to put one on your skin in the morning, and you rub the long way around the scar. So I'm going to just do the whole thing, not just where you're hurting. So you do. And you're just using your fingers is fine. You feel that? Like that's...
how it moves, everything. Yeah. It's like all scar tissue.
Both ways.
That's really stuck on there.
Yeah. And it doesn't mean that your body is somehow malfunctioning. It's just...
It tickles.
It does? Okay.
It's like
I was like, oh no, she's going to cry. Please don't cry.
No, it's only in the one spot. But all I hear is like...
That's what all I feel too. So I'm doing short ways across the fibers, and I'm doing long ways, okay? So you're going to massage that on there. Just a little fun little trick. That's the ticklish part, yeah? Okay. Okay, good. Alrighty. Let's recheck this. How fun is that?
Interesting.
So, and I didn't check scars until more recently. Now touch. Now hold that. So I'm like pulling hard to see if we get a good lock. Like I don't have to, but so we definitely got to work on that because I think that is a part of it. Okay, so let's move that. You can go ahead. Let's zip up. So here. Good. Then I'm going to just check and see how we feel here. Because that's what matters too, not just what I say. Okay, so we got more movement up. How about as we come across the little pinch?
It's that pinch, but it's not too bad. It's just in that like that groin area when the pinch goes in. I think it's like a rotation thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, their hip is involved. The pubic. So I'm not saying there's no musculoskeletal stuff. There's pubic bone. There's hip. And there's your sacrum for sure, and we're still working on getting that to move. Matter of fact, I want you to go on your stomach. I'm going to drop on you a couple times, and then we'll stand up and do some more work standing. But that's kind of a fun discovery, right?
It is, because I would have never pinpointed it. Now that I think about it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's there.
But we don't think about that. How's that feel now when I lift up?
It's better.
Okay. Raise your right leg up straight. Leave your leg straight and raise it up to the ceiling. Nope. Straight leg.
Oh, like
yeah.
that.
Yeah. Good. And down. Now do the left leg. Does either side feel easier?
Left is always
Yeah.
easier.
Okay. So let's put right over left. Good. So that's where the drop table really helps, is if I've got somebody that's really hard to move, we can get this to. Good. Okay, now let's try that again. Right leg up. Any better? Left leg. Okay. Now going on your back. Flip over. Or turn over. I ask people in pain to flip over, and they're like, give me a minute. All right, let's see here. So, now.
I just felt something move. That was weird.
Where did you feel that?
And the thing, but it's not painful. It kind of like a release.
How did that feel?
It was like a release.
You're not making a face.
No, this is it's like I wasn't expecting it to make a movement and of like releasing while you were extending it.
Yeah. Yeah, when I brought it back.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Right in here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll take that.
You moved it and then it went bloop, and I was like, what is that? it wasn't like a huge crack. It was just something going into
place.
Into place. Yeah.
So sometimes I think that's when the body is able to, it can release, or it can, go back where it needs to be, because it's trying to protect you all the time. So we're going to test a couple other things. So good, we worked on that. Hold this arm strong. And let's check. I'm going to just check your adrenals real quick. Okay, belly button is right there. Hold there. Okay, so if I touch your liver, you're locked in. If I go here, feel how that goes weak. So that's the test for the adrenal glands.
Oh.
Does that hurt?
More towards the middle here when you do that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So these are the neurovascular points, your neurolymphatic. So we're going to start massaging these every day. And they'll get less tender. I'm just going to keep going till they do. I promise it might take a minute, but.
The milkman's back.
He brought me treats because we've been working here.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Don't worry, we're getting Mommy all fixed up here. Aren't we?
Yeah, very sure.
Good. So, these are very tender. This isn't supposed to be this tender.
No, it is. I'm trying to breathe through it.
Yeah, good. Has it let up at all? Okay.
It's definitely better from when it started.
Okay, so let's recheck. So, just a reminder, liver, good. Adrenals. So that's already better. So even without, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just massage that point. Belly button up an inch and out, and you're gonna rub those find where they're tender, and dig in like I was digging. And you rub at least 30 seconds or until it starts to come down. We do that a couple times in the day. We need to bring you back into balance with your adrenal glands. So you're a little bit off balance with that. So I'm gonna just test two of my favorites.
Is the castor oil the favorite oil for the adrenal glands or no?
No, castor oil is fabulous oil for penetrating deep into the tissue, and it can dissolve cysts, tumors, bone spurs, anything. Yeah. It's and plus it's good for anti-aging and stuff like that. So, but the wheat germ oil was to help release the sympathetic energy in the scar.
Oh yeah.
Hold your arm strong. So we've got adrenal glands. Let's see if we can make that any stronger. So that's my emergent one. That one you like too. Okay, so I'm gonna, minerals isn't your biggest thing right now. We just need to bring down some of the, let me see which one I like better.
You guys have freezer over there?
Freezer?
Yeah.
Because I buy that one for you guys and other 2 more things for you guys. The ice cream too.
He brought us ice cream. I have to keep my energy up. Always chocolate.
Right?
Sometimes chocolate and peanut butter.
I love
Okay,
that.
so what I was doing is just testing using your electricity, just like I do for any musculoskeletal thing. But I had a feeling we need to look at your adrenals. Now, I do a whole thing where I can check all the organs and get to the deep underlying things. But for right now, most time with women, I have to start here. So we're going to support your adrenal glands, and we're going to release the energy in that scar and see where you get to.
Yes.
So that's exciting. So let's stand up. I'm going to check your shoulder. Okay. Oh, you caught it. Thank you. Good. Okay, so I want you to see how that feels.
It's better. It's still
Do that.
It goes back good. It's just like a sore point kind of.
Turn the face
And
that
it was
way.
and because I was
Yep.
going this way. So.
I know what you're doing.
That's weird. Right there. Yeah.
Okay, now try.
It's better. It is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See a little crack, a little, things snapping into place.
I think it's good. It's a good snap.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I'm back.
Good. Okay, and how's the low back feel? I'm gonna see you do
It's better. I can go
still
like
feel
this without feeling
the pull.
the pull until I get to here. Before it
So
was
this
just
week,
like,
if you feel fantastic, don't go crazy. We're gonna, but if you do this, the wheat germ every day,
okay.
I think that'll be we can really see what we can do with this, because it's at least part of the equation, okay?
Definitely.
All right, now try that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you can go a little further. So, because I remember last time I had to do it standing also, so now do your stretch.
Just a little.
Okay, yep. Okay, stretch, and I'm going to adjust you while you stretch. And into the lumbars. Yes. You feel that, right?
I definitely
Okay,
feel that one.
now try that again. Do the stretch.
Much better.
Yeah.
Feels more like just nerve tightness versus like joint.
Yes, and there's stuff we still have to keep working on. So you are still a work in progress.
I'll be back.
But we made more progress, and next time you teach me how to dance.
I will.
Okay,
And some
okay.
salsa. She's a
Okay.
salsa night.
That sounds good. So, like and subscribe. I'm going to go drink my milkshake.
Thank you guys. Come see her. Start your process.